You are watching Back Pages tonight. Welcome back to you and welcome back to Jason Burt, the chief football correspondent of The Telegraph, and Riyadh Al-Samurai, the chief sports feature writer at the Daily Mail. Riyadh, I'll come to you. We've had Jason's piece. Let's talk golf with what you've written in the Mail here. Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler set to clash with Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau in TV battle as the match pits LIV Golf versus PGA Tour. What's happening, Riyadh, and what does it mean about this festering civil war that you call that's occurring in golf?
Yeah, I quite like this. It's a little bit gimmicky. It's if we go back, I must declare I always really enjoyed sort of Shell's Wonderful World of Golf when they used to sort of bring guys together for these exhibition matches. This is the same as that. It's going to be McIlroy and Scheffler versus Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau. It's going to be in Vegas in December. Now, look, it's taken as a golf match in isolation. There's no tremendous significance other than four of the best players in the world having a head-to-head. But the interesting aspect here, I suppose, is that political backdrop. It's Koepka and DeChambeau from LIV. It's McIlroy and Scheffler from PGA Tour. Rory, a particularly vocal proponent of the PGA Tour. Now, the backdrop we know is these tedious, torturous merger negotiations that have run on for 15 months now. There's no end in sight. There's not been a particularly meaty update on that subject since the framework announcement was brought out in June 2023. So this does feel like a bit of a bridging point. McIlroy himself has spoken about goodwill and bringing the best players together. I'm sure there will be financial incentives that make that all the sweeter for them, because that does, of course, seem to be the prime driver of anything in golf at the moment. But this has been a long mooted kind of possibility. If these factions are going to be squabbling, couldn't they at least make it interesting, create a Ryder Cup style match between LIV players and PGA Tour players? And this is the sort of first draft of that, I suppose. Personally, I'm quite interested in seeing it. I think it'd be quite good fun.
Jason, I wonder what golf fans will make of it. There's been this sort of feud, hasn't there? Do you think perhaps they'll see it as a bit cynical, as a one-off cash-laden event?
Yeah, you might well be right in saying that. But I tend to be slightly more, optimistic about it. I kind of tend to agree with Riyadh. I've got to admit, I'm not the greatest golf fan in the world, but I do like the match play sort of format. The Ryder Cup's, for me, the most exciting sort of golf event there is. So I do like that when they sort of paired off against each other. I guess there'll be those people watching it thinking, how combustible will it be, given the history between the players and so on and so forth. So I think there might be a sort of slight element of, could it be a little bit more aggressive than it needs to be? But hopefully it's a sign that they're going to finally sort of sort things out, that things are moving in the right direction, because it's taken quite a long time for them to get these sort of merger talks resolved, and what's the future of golf's going to hold for everyone.